Today I'm talking to Dirk Kröger, VP of Flight School Division of Lufthansa Flight Training. Dirk, right now you're having a replacement for the Beach Bonanza. You're reviewing currently two aircraft, the Cirrus as well as the Diamond DA40. How's the competition going?
Well, that's right. Presently we're testing the Diamond DA40 NG in Phoenix, and a kind of a live test. That means two student groups are flying on the DA40 in our current syllabus in the core phase, and so we want to prove that the Diamond fulfills our expectations for our training aircraft in that core phase, and that the training aircraft is capable to fly in the heat of Arizona, which is starting right now, and if the aircraft is capable to fulfill or to reach the training goal in the same time frame like today. And we have done the same kind of testing already with the Cirrus SR20 2 years before, and so end of July we will be ready to decide which aircraft will be the right one. And we want to start the rollover in 2015, spring 2015.
What about the Cessna Citation? Pilot schools usually don't use jet engine aircraft for training. What are the benefits, and does it cover additional costs?
Well, we developed the MPL syllabus a couple of years before. We started with the MPL in the year 2009, and we found that the Citation would be a good training aircraft for the basic phase. It is a jet aircraft with a complex avionic, so you can train all the procedural and interpersonal skills very early. And the students are flying the basic phase the majority of flight hours on an FMPT, and the aircraft is then an important add-on to the simple FMPT, so that you can experience a real flying in an aircraft in addition to the FMPT flying. And the advantage of a CJ instead of a more simple airplane is the high utilization of the aircraft. We're flying 1,400 hours per year per aircraft, and that helps also to have a very stable planning of the training and of the instructor pilots, because we are running a two-shift system, and the aircraft is an all-weather aircraft, can almost fly every day per year, and so we have a really good planning basis for our training.
Recently, Lufthansa Flight Training announced to have a cooperation with Swiss Aviation Training. Could you reveal some details about the cooperation?
Well, the Lufthansa group would like to pool the flight training activities in the group, and therefore would like to merge Lufthansa Flight Training and Swiss Aviation Training until July 2015. The CEOs from Lufthansa and Swiss will announce a project team during the next couple of weeks, and that project team has then the goal to develop all the legal, commercial and tax-related aspects, and to make a proposal for the executive board to decide about the formal implementation of that new flight training organization. And the goal of this SCORE project, because it is part of the SCORE initiative within Lufthansa, within the Lufthansa group, will be to enhance the activities in the third-party market, to boost revenues and to cut costs, and to omit double work in the Lufthansa group.
Will you see any trends in pilot training in the near future?
Well, I see a clear trend towards the MPL. More and more airlines deciding for an ab initio training in an MPL concept, so they gain out of an MPL training a more skilled airline pilot with the needed procedural and interpersonal skills. And for example, the Gulf carriers just starting MPL training courses for their airlines. We are starting in the near future with ANA cooperation. The first course will start here on the 7th of July, and that MPL course from ANA will lead directly to a first officer on a Boeing 777. And they are cooperating with us. They will start the theoretical phase here in Bremen, and they will go to Phoenix doing the core phase over there, coming back to Bremen, flying here also on the CJ, FMPT and aircraft, and then continue the training in Japan.
Thank you for the interview. This is Joel Wagner from Air Insight.